My name is James Daly, and this is Tricking.
Hi, my name is James Daly. I am the founder and CEO of Invincible Tricking, and I am a tricker.
I've done martial arts since I was about 8 years old, and I absolutely loved that. When I was 17, still in high school, I read a newspaper article on tricking, and a couple of the guys in Sydney here were doing it, and they were running classes. And it advertised itself as some martial arts, some gymnastics, some acrobatics, and that really appealed to me. So I went down to the gymnastics club they were teaching at and just did that instead. Tricking started from martial arts in the US. Martial arts performers as early as the 70s were adding acrobatic bits and acrobatic elements to their katas and demos and displays. And they kept trying to one-up each other and do more and more acrobatics and more twists and more kicks to keep up with the competition. But it wasn't really until the 1990s or late 90s, early 2000s that it kind of broke away into its own little sport, its own lifestyle, especially with the rise of the internet with YouTube and MySpace and Facebook. People started sharing videos of themselves doing these martial arts tricks to the point that it became its own thing, just called tricks or tricking there. As you are probably seeing in this video right now, it's a lot of core strength, a lot of leg strength. You've got to have the height and the bounce and the spring to get in the air and keep yourself in the air, and then control yourself in the air so that you can land safely. A lot of the movements come from gymnastics and from various martial arts and breakdance. So to be able to link them together and not get exhausted and collapse halfway through a combination, you need to be able to have the stamina and the strength to keep that going. Tricking's really young at the moment, comparatively. We're still really in the first decade of it being its own established sport. So if you asked me a year ago, I would have said at the moment, really the only money is in teaching, in terms of gymnastics classes, or if you turn to stunts or stunting in movies. Now though is actually a really exciting time. We're actually seeing organizations like Red Bull and Mother actually hosting their first events and getting into this type of sport. Companies like Invincible Tricking, which I run here, I sponsor athletes and I pay them money throughout the year to represent my company as well. So it's just beginning, it's just starting now. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes next and what happens next with this. So how I started the company was I was studying graphic design at university, and I've always loved drawing and art and that type of thing. And at the same time I was tricking, I was learning to trick, and I just wanted a way to combine them really, so I decided to do graphic t-shirts and art for tricking. And that really just exploded on its own into a blog and magazine and website, forums, interviews, everything, events, that type of thing there. And it's grown to be one of the biggest in the world at the moment. Do as many things as you can. Don't be shy to go in the middle of a group of people, and don't worry about feeling stupid, because you will feel stupid for about a year or two. You'll feel really awkward and things won't feel right. But you'll notice if you go to a tricking session or a tricking gathering or event, everyone there, no matter if you're landing your first cartwheel or you're landing your first triple twist, they will all congratulate you at the same level because they've all been exactly the same place you are right there. They will get as excited for your very first handstand as they will for your first corkscrew, double corkscrew, jackknife, hurricane kick. So don't be shy. That'll be my advice. Just do as much as you can, go to as many events as you can, and get as much experience as you can, because you will get better really quickly.
My name is James Daly. Thank you for watching. This is Tricking.